Good morning, students. I welcome you all to Agricultural Development Trust, Shardabai Pawar, Mahila Arts, Commerce and Science College, Sharda Nagar, Baramati. Good day, students. As last period, we studied about a short story related to management. And within that story, in this chapter, we studied how that girl managed her daddy's business. So, next, we'll study what is actually management. So, management is the key word of today. And see, in our daily life also, many times we use this word management, or say we always comes across the word with different meaning. We have to manage things, we plan things, then we implement it. So, management, say, is a common objective of our families to fulfill the needs and desires. So, when we do proper management, then we are satisfied. So, to achieve these objectives, every month, the head of the family keeps continuous attention in making balance between total expected expenditures and savings for safety and security of whole family and their earnings. So, children, in short, I will tell you simple example. Say every head of the family has a tension of savings. Say they have to balance the profit and loss of your account of what, of your home, related how much money you spend it and how much money you saved. So that saving is a management business for the head of the family. They have to save money. Now keep example of your mothers every time they save money. See, for example, the head of the family gives money, say, to the mother, or say to the family members. For example, I'll tell your daddy is giving money to your mother. Then what does the mother do? She spends some money on grocery, taking things for household things, taking basic necessary things. And she sees that whatever money she is spending, any discount offer is there, any concession is there, bargaining she does. Why she does bargaining? So that money will be saved. So that saving of the money will be earnings for the family for future need. That's why head of the family always have a balance between the expected expenditure. And if we are not able to plan properly, we don't have an objective, we don't implement it, definitely whatever the family members, or say whatever money process will be there in that family members, our needs or our money, if it is not proper, not utilized properly, we spend only, then in future there will be shortage of money and the whole family will be getting affected. So to balance these things effectively, there are various techniques and methods such as budget. So, classification of needs, arrangement of resources, proper decisions, and every end of the month, you have to take a review how much money you spend and how much money you earned. Along with all the family members, sit together and have a planning of your budget regarding how much you spend the money for the family. Why we are doing? Because we have to study how to manage our household chores and expenses. A little bit example related to management, that what is management, how we manage in family, how we manage in business organization. So management is from olden days, see, it is an ancient activity, and since the earliest stage of evolution of mankind, at every specific place, say cultivation, fishing, hunting, these are activities where management is done. Every place, any place you say, in short, management is done everywhere. So whether it will be a group activity or say anything, any activity, management is required. And the importance of management has been underlined by all civilizations, all. So, management is indispensable in all organizations, whether it is a business firm, a government, a hospital, a college, or a club. So, it everywhere it is, management is required, whether it would be a business firm, government, hospital, or college, or club. So, management is a creative force which helps us to optimum utilization of resources. See, due to management, we can use resources in a proper way. So, what in business it is told that use less resources and do maximum production. So, this business is telling us in management, we also have to use optimum utilization of resources. Optimum means what? Less utilization of resources. So, the meaning over here, that is the English verb manage, comes from the Italian word managere. That means to handle specially tools or a horse. See, what is the meaning of manigure? To handle especially tools or a horse, which derives from the two Latin words manus, which means hand, and agri, which means to act. The traditional concept of management was limited to complete the activity. But in modern days, the meaning and scope of management has widened to a greater extent. So, the exhaustive concept of management includes various aspects of handling the activities, managing the human resources, and managing the situations. So, management is universal in nature. Every organization requires making timely decisions, procurement of resources like men, money, material, and method. As I've told, management is universal in nature. So every organization requires making timely decisions, procurement of resources like men, money, material, and method, children. So these management means five M's: men, money, material, method, and what will be the fifth M? Management. So this five M's say we require for management: coordination of activities, leading the people, evaluation of performance, and taking corrective actions. So on this context, it is important to know the definition and meaning of the term management. So first only definition we'll see now. According to Mary Parker Follett, management is an art of getting things done through others. So, according to this traditional definition, management focuses on completing the work through workforce. So, however, management of other resources, say such as material, machine, etc., has not been considered in detail in this definition. Means, in short, the meaning of this definition is, children, that management is an art, and we have to get the things work out from others. That means if we have labor, we have to tell the labor, guide the labor that this thing should be done. That is called as management, and it is an art. So Mary Parker Follett is telling us that management is an art, and it is really an art to tell things to do to others. We have to tell the people to do this thing, and it is an art. Everyone may not listen to you. So if you have an art, people will start listening to you, and you can do management. So management is an art of getting things done through others, and this is defined by Mary Parker Follett.